Hey everyone, I'm back again. I've been away for probably a couple weeks now. Nothing major, just vacation. You know, summertime, so vacation. And birthday. Birthday was good. Got a lot of cool stuff. One of the things I got was, for those of you who've watched my videos and whatnot, and you know I'm not a fan of 1 million. Whiskey, it's Friday. Oh yeah. I don't drink often, but I enjoy a glass of whiskey. And ginger. Anyway. Like I say, those who watch my videos know I don't like 1 million. Never really have. Sorry. But, I didn't like 1 million. I didn't like 1 million Privé, 1 million Absolute Gold, or whatever it was called. 1 million Lucky. They all just smelled. The Privé and the Lucky were okay. Absolute was gross. I'm sorry. And 1 million, the original, was just, like I said in one of my videos before, when I reviewed that knockoff 1 million. It's pretty much good. 1 million is just. What I get from 1 million is, I said, a sickeningly sweet synthetic rose. That's it. And just cloning and just, oh, man, it makes me sick just thinking about it. So I really don't like 1 million. Never have. But, my wife come back from shopping a couple days before my birthday. And she says, I got an early birthday present for you. I was like, oh, nice. And she said, it was on sale, so I thought I'd get it for you for your birthday, an early birthday present. An extra early birthday present. I'm like, that's nice. Thanks, babe. And she gave me this. It's 1 million cologne. That was my initial thought, not my initial face. Gentlemen, when your wife comes in with a thoughtful gift, and you don't like it, you know you're not going to like it or whatever, don't lose your shit. Oh man, what'd you get me that for? That's gross, baby. Fuck, what am I going to do with that? Fuck, take it back. No. Don't pretend to like it. Sorry, someone's pulling my driveway. Don't pretend, because you know nobody wants to. They don't want a liar, but you can nicely let them know. It's like, oh, geez, babe, I just appreciate the thought, you know, but I've had something like that, or I don't really have a use for that. I mean, can we take it back or whatever? I, on the other hand, said, well, I've never smelt this before, and I read a few reviews before I said anything. I said, thank you. Hey, babe, I love it. Thank you. You know, love the idea. And I did read a few reviews, like I said, and whiskey. And they said it's, you know, basically a lighter version of 1 million, which I thought I might like. Because like I said in that knockoff review, there's something about 1 million that I do. I want to like it. You know, and it's just the rose and this, it's just too heavy. Rose and sweet. Just right in the face, you know. And it's just too much, man. It's too much. So you know, and there's the little 1 million thing, and the bottle's really neat. I've always liked the bottles for 1 million. I always thought they were cool. Some people think they're cheesy. I think they're neat. Even the original looks neat. You know, it looks like a little gold on the back here. Hello, gold. I like this better than the original bottle because you could see the level of juice. And I've used it over the last week. I like it. I really like it. It really is. It does two things for sure for me better than 1 million. And that's, sorry I had to adjust the camera. I'm saying it does a couple things better for me than 1 million. The first thing it does better is it's not as loud. Holy Jesus, 1 million is loud, man. 1 million is just, like I said in my previous video, I put on a couple sprays of that. It was the next day and I could still, like I said, smell it. It was still projecting and everything, and that's fucked. That was at least 15, 16 hours later. You don't get that with this one. You still get good performance. I want to say that. I got about, I'd say, overall performance, I got about 8 or 9 hours out of it, which is more than acceptable. If you're looking for any more than that, then dose yourself in some perfume oils, because that's perfectly acceptable. Yeah, it's not as sweet. It's still, when you spray this on, it still reminds me of almost a juicy fruit gum, real sweet, juicy fruit gum, really sweet, fruity. But not, synthetic. Not as synthetic, not as loud as the original 1 million, which is good. For me, anyway. And the rose. I don't like rose in a men's cologne. I'm sorry. But this one does it the way, if you are going to use rose, this is the way it should be used. Very light, just underneath everything. It is very light. You can barely, it's there, but it just kind of ties everything together for me. Yeah, it's there, but not a lot. It's a lighter, fresher version. It was made for the summer. It's a summer scent, if you want to classify them. I don't generally, like I said, I wear what I want when I want. But it is, most people classify it as summer scent, which is fine. It's a lighter version of 1 million, but it's also very similar to Invictus. I find it's almost a combination of the two, like Invictus and 1 million hooked up one night and did the nasty and out pop 1 million cologne. That's pretty much what I'm thinking, man, in my brain. It's fresh and fruity. It's got a C note, which some form of, it's not a full-blown aquatic like Aqua di Gio or even Invictus Aqua. It's not a full-blown aquatic, but that C note with that base of rose really works, man. Really. And I wore it basically all through my vacation. This and Sauvage all through my vacation. We were in Montreal. A couple colognes there too. Maybe I'll do a review on them. But yeah, and no compliment. Again, I don't know where these guys are at. Like I said, they're working or whatever. They've got to be working in cubicles right next to each other on phones or something. For these, we got 24 compliments wearing this one. I got 17 wearing this one. No, the only compliments I got were from my wife and my wife's mother. She was there when my wife bought the cologne because she had come to the house to babysit the animals, the babies, so we could go on vacation. And they both really liked it. But again, no compliments. Like I said, these guys, you get all these compliments. Either you are fucking got no personal space, you're giving nobody personal space, or you're, yeah. And again, guys, asking somebody what you smell like, and them saying you smell good, that smells good. That is not a compliment. No, a compliment is an unsolicited compliment. That's what it is. Whiskey's going down good night, boys. So it's got an aquatic sea kind of note to it. I don't know what it is. Again, I don't do notes for the most part. Still get that at the base, that sweet cinnamon and tonka. And again, the rose stays pretty much from the start to the finish. But with that rose off the top of the fruit, the fresh sweet fruit, it's great. That rose with the aquatic gives it an earthy kind of aquatic feel, if that makes sense. You know, perfect. And then the cinnamon and tonka bean come in, and it's sweet again, spicy and sweet. And the rose stays the whole time. And the rose, I'm surprised, but if it's done right, rose is good, and it's done right in this one. It really is. And I don't know what Paco Rabanne. They're a good house, man, because even their light shit lasts longer than most other houses. Eau de parfums, for God's sakes. They must use really good oils. Probably not a lot of natural oils, but very high quality synthetics. There's the thing, people say, oh, it smells synthetic, smells synthetic. There's nothing wrong with synthetic. This is a prime example. Sauvage is a prime example. Fahrenheit is a prime example. Invictus is a prime example. The original 1 million is a prime example for some people, not for me. But most of those colognes are just, synthetic notes. And there's nothing wrong with it. If they're done right, they're perfectly fine. Some of them are even better. And if your example is musk, has anybody ever smelled non-synthetic musk? Jeez, fecal. Smells like poop. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, the longevity on this one, I got about the full length of probably about 8 hours, I'd say, yeah. Maybe even a little more, but 8 to 9 hours. That initial blast of sweetness stays for a couple hours. I mean, just the mid and dry down and the bass notes don't even come in for a couple hours. Just pretty much juicy fruit. Just juicy fruit. For a couple hours, you were going to smell good. Then that mid comes in, like I said, it's rose and aquatic. Well, the aquatic is kind of top and the mid, but the rose comes in. That light rose comes in at the mostly intently in the mid. It's there from the start, like I said, to the finish, but you really get that sweet rose, but not synthetically overly powerful sweet rose. With the cinnamon and the tonka. Whew, it's a nice one, guys. And it lasts, like I said. Now, it doesn't project or last near as long as the original. Let's be realistic. Fucking the original, like I said, just projected for fucking half a day and lasted twice as long as that. And not a good thing for someone like me, because I don't like the original. But I like this one. And I like the bottle. I really do like the bottle better than... I just like the fact that you see your juice. That's nice. So anyway, guys, yeah, that was 1 million cologne. Not a bad little... I think she got it for $40. 75 mils on sale. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad. Must say. It was well worth it. All right, guys, well... That's all I got right now. Peace, love, be good to each other, ladies and gentlemen.